probably wondering, but I want to make something perfectly clear right off the bat. There is no point to this. This is nothing but chaos and random nonsense. Just somebody being weird for the sake of being weird. There is no end game. There is no goal. There is no desire for success. There is no interest in community or revelations or anything like that. It's just weird. And boredom. Because I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just doing this. And there's a little bit of pettiness in there because I'm trying to, prove how one particular person, not to them, just to me, that what they're doing is pointless. Because I'm not a perfect human being. I'm not a great human being. I'm okay. I try to be decent. I try to be kind. I try to be good. I try to be nice to my cat. I'm always nice to my cat. He's such a good boy. He's a very good boy. Except when he's not. So I'm a very naughty, grumpy cat who just keeps getting in the trash and keeps... the little rubber ring in the kitchen sink for the garbage disposal. He keeps pulling it out. I have to keep a colander in the sink all the time because if I don't, he will pull it out. And one, I'm worried about it getting lost because I found it on the floor a couple of times. And two, I'm worried about him putting his paws in there. There's no way he can put his paws in the garbage disposal and turn it on. He is not that talented. Although, he does know how doorknobs work. He can't get them to work, but he knows what they're for because he keeps going after them. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got anything to say? No, of course not. He's very quiet. He's very quiet when I want him to speak, but he's very chatty when he's got something he really wants to say. Which is not right now. He is not very chatty right now. No, leave it. Be good. Get on. Fresh water. Go get some. He's a good boy. The shelter cat. He was born in Texas. I don't hold that against him. Lots of people are born in Texas. It's not like he votes down there. Can't legally vote. He's only a little over 1 year old. The thing about keeping the colander in the sink at all times is it gets dirty because I throw things in the sink. Oh, the other thing with the garbage disposal is because he pulled it out, and even though don't go after the brush, please. Even though I put the ring back in there, that's just not going to get clean, is it? Even though I put the ring back in there, whenever I run the garbage disposal, if I don't, hold the ring in with a spoon or the handle of the brush that I'm using to clean the colander right now, because as I said, the colander gets dirty, which is fine because I haven't had pasta in a while. Sometimes I want pasta. I'm honestly thinking of just getting a second colander for the pasta. But when I turn the garbage disposal on, which you have to do every once in a while, even if you don't put a lot down there, even if you just put liquids down there for the most part, you have to run it every once in a while. Or when you run the water for an extended period of time, the sink will start to fill up. Don't steal the brush, please. No. You don't want that. You have toys. Yes, I love you too. You're a good boy. He has toys. He's trying to steal the brush. Not the brush I'm using to clean the colander, which would be difficult. But as I was saying, then the sink fills with water, and because I live in an apartment on the second floor, the water can overflow, and then it can flood, and it can go into the apartment below. I don't want that to happen, especially since the upstairs neighbors above me have done that 3 times, requiring 3 separate ceiling repairs. They are such assholes. Loudmouth, stomping around, drunk. I'll go with drunk. I'm pretty sure it's something else, but drunk in the middle of the night out on the landing, screaming their heads off. And they have flooded my kitchen. They have flooded my kitchen ceiling twice. Multiple repairs now. I'm tired of it. I do not want to do that to anybody else. I certainly don't want to do that to anybody else. But every time, well, not every time. I mean, if it's, if it's been a while, and I run the thing, it kind of just burps up at me, which then the ring burps up at me too, and it kind of explodes all over the place, and it's really, really frustrating, and it splatters. And depending on if, it's hot water or cold water, I might get burned. This colander's being a pain in the ass. It's hard to wash a colander. How do you know? It shouldn't be that hard. But the problem is, a couple of problems are, the water does not accumulate. So you can't, fill it in like a bowl and wash it like a bowl, because it doesn't accumulate, because it's a colander, it has holes in it. And then rinsing it is also kind of hard for the same reason. Because, well, the soap, like I said, the soap is all over the place. And you kind of need the water to accumulate so you can kind of swish it around to get all the soap off. But the water keeps going out of the holes. So it doesn't get to where the soap is. So you have to keep moving the colander. It never accumulates. I mean, I suppose I could fill the sink with water and then do it that way, but then you have... No. See, because then you'd have to fill the sink with water to do the soaping and all that, to clean it. But then you'd also have to... Okay, why is that filling? Okay, that's fine. But then you have to drain the sink and then refill the sink. While I'm here, I'm going to clean the sink itself. You have to drain the sink and then refill the sink with clean and non-soapy water, and then dip the colander in, and then just kind of do it that, and you do that a few times. This is my experience. Your experience cleaning colanders may be completely different. I don't know. I'm not you. Which we should both be glad for. You should be glad that I'm not you, and I'm... Vinegar. I prefer vinegar all-purpose cleaners to ammonia. Just... Odd, could you please move away from the sink a little bit? Please? 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 No. Good boy. Good boy. Also try not to burn my hand. Trying not to let him get into the cleaner. Trying to get so he does not steal the sponge that I am cleaning the sink with, because he would. He's a very curious cat. Nope. That's not for you. Oh, damn it. That wasn't him. I just splashed myself with water. Which, now my clothes are wet. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, and you can't clean a sink without getting a little bit wet. Well, actually, you probably can, but I can't. I'm not that good. I'm not that talented. Please do not dump the colander on the floor. I washed the colander because the other thing, because when the colander is in the sink, he can't get to the garbage disposal ring. He knows it's there, though. He will not forget. And what he likes to do is he likes to go after the colander instead. So it's a metal colander and it's a metal sink. So when he starts doing it, there's this bang, 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 bang all through the kitchen, all through the apartment. And I'm just sitting there trying to relax, watching a video about Pokemon Go. I'll explain that maybe in the future. Watching a video about Pokemon Go and a new feature in there that's gone all bat crap. And there's just this bang, 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 bang. And I love this cat, but sometimes he just drives me nuts. And the thing is, I'll jump up and I'll come over and I'll say, stop doing that. And he'll jump down and he'll run away. But then he'll immediately, the second, back, don't. Rude. That is rude cat behavior. Don't. He just got splashed with water. Tried to claw my hand. He got splashed with water. It doesn't work for long. He's not afraid of water. He just doesn't like the splashing part. He's over there. He's cleaning his fur. He's plotting his revenge. He's coming back. He's on his way. Here he is. And it was clean water, too. It's coming out of the faucet. Never splash my cat with contaminated water. And anybody who does should be splashed themselves with contaminated water. Yeah, look at that colander. All clean. No more fun. No. Yeah, but the second he figures out that something irritates me, he will constantly do it. I work nights, so I sleep days. And he's been my cat since January. I lost my previous cat. It was heartbreaking, and, there's a whole story. We're not going to go into it right now. Maybe later. We need content, don't we? But, I adopted him. He was a kitten. He was a sweet little cat. Sweet little cat. Yes, you are. Yep. He likes to bite me and claw me. But I still love him. He's a good boy. But I brought him home, and he likes to go after the blinds. And he's a kitten. He's more than a kitten. Currently he's running cat hardware with kitten software. It's a whole thing. But he likes to go after the blinds. And I'm not so much worried about the blinds, although if he damages them, I will have to pay for them to be replaced if and when I ever move out of this place. It's just a pain in the ass. I already have to do it. The blinds in the living room got broken a couple years ago. Separate incident. My fault. Not my cat's. But he kept going after the blinds. So I came up with this solution of taping black cardstock paper onto the window. My original plan was to get poster board and do that, but it was it's a whole thing, getting a hold of something. So I got like a half a ream of cardstock, black cardstock, and I taped it on there. Guess what he likes to go after now? And he'll just constantly claw at it, which is frustrating. And I tried adding more tape, making it so he couldn't get to things. And finally, he managed to get his claws in, and he just tore down a piece. And one morning, I was trying to sleep. I was very tired. He was doing it. I jumped up, and I shooed him away, and then I pulled down a section. Because, I thought maybe, okay, if he can look out, maybe he'll calm down. And he sort of has. A lot of times these days, he'll just jump on the window and he'll look out that little space. There's nothing to see. But, he's a cat. They find their entertainment where they find their entertainment. And everything's fine. And every once in a while, though, he will start going after it again, the other bits. And he knows it frustrates me. And because he knows he frustrates me, he will do it until I get him up, and he'll run away. And then I go and I sit, or don't attack my feet, please. I don't attack your feet. I don't. He's a rude cat. Sometimes he's very rude. Case in point, going after the covering on the window. You do that, he'll get up, he'll run away, I'll lie down, he'll come back, and he'll keep doing it, and he'll keep doing it, doing it, until eventually I have to, I don't like doing this, but I have to shoo him out and then close the bedroom door so I can sleep, so that I don't go insane, so that I can go to work, make money, and pay for his, food and shelter, which I know he does not understand. I've tried to explain it to him. He just thinks capitalism is stupid. I don't disagree, but it's how we're working right now. With capitalism, not catabolism. Catabolism. You have to switch the P and the T. Maybe. I don't know. So, there's that. He's a good boy, though. I love that cat. He's insane. He's a demon. Goes after my feet constantly. I have so many scratches on my feet. There he goes. He's also very fast. And he knows how doorknobs work. He knows that they work. I don't think he knows how they work. He hasn't quite figured that much out yet. But he's working on it. See, because when I would get home from work in the morning, usually I'd open the door and I'd find him at the foot of the door, kind of trying to figure out how he's going to get out the door and attack my feet. But lately, because I have this little cat tree next to the door itself, I have 3 cat trees. But I have a cat tree right next to the door, and there's a shelf that's exactly level with the deadbolt and the doorknob. And lately, I've been coming home from work, opening the door, and he's right there, with his paws out, going after that deadbolt that I've just unlocked. So he knows that it's part of the door opening. He just doesn't know how to get it to do it. But he's thinking about it, and he's working on it. And someday, he's never going to get it to do it, because he does not have thumbs, and his paws are very tiny, and it's a doorknob. It's an actual doorknob on the door, not a lever handle. If it was a lever handle, like on the bathroom, I gotta move some stuff here. It was a lever handle, like on the bathroom door, which he also knows. That one he may figure out eventually. The problem there is he does not have the weight or the leverage to actually pull the door open. He can get it closed. We may speak about that in the future. He can get the door closed. An incident which he should regret. You remember everything that irritates me and the thing about the sink, but you seemingly keep forgetting about the part where you locked yourself in the bathroom all night. Yes, I love you too. It's like he holds on to the memories he really likes, but the memories he doesn't like, those just kind of slip away. You're like half goldfish. Okay, he's biting me. He did not like being called a goldfish. Goldfish. When I adopted him, his name was Parrot. Or when I went to the shelter to pick him up, his name was Parrot. He is a small gray cat. I assume calling him Parrot was some sort of joke. Or maybe, because when I first got him, he wasn't very talkative. But later on, he did become more talkative. Maybe it was a joke about him being very talkative when he was found. I don't know. Or maybe he can actually speak English and I am not aware of that yet. However, if you can speak human languages, it would be nice if you paid attention to me and listened to what I tell you. I'm on your side. I'm just trying to make things easier for both of us. I don't think he speaks English. I'm not convinced, though, but I don't think he speaks English. He is, after all, a cat. And that's the other thing he does. Because in the living room, just going back to the blackout paper in the bedroom, I have a similar thing in the living room. These are, well, the living room blinds, they're up and down blinds. The bedroom blinds are side-to-side blinds, vertical and horizontal. These are vertical in the living room. And so I can't do much about that. He does like to attack them. But he also liked to go after the twisty bar for, like opening and closing the blinds. So that's now taped up to the top of the window frame. Because I was worried about him hitting, because he was hitting it really hard and it was banging off the window. I was really scared about him breaking the window. But that's not the thing related to the other thing. My asshole neighbors upstairs who like to, hang out on the landing, they like to come down to my level of the landing, and there's this little balcony, and the balcony looks directly into my living room. So, and I have caught them more than once just looking directly into my living room. And my chair is right there. I don't want to be stared at. I don't want to be perceived, honestly, at all. If I could be invisible half the time, I'd do it. But with my previous cat, her name was Minnie, I would just keep the blinds completely closed. She was older. She didn't like to look outside as much. But with him, he likes to look outside. He's very curious. So, actually, wait a minute. No, I did keep the blinds about where they are now with her, too, didn't I? Huh. At least so she could get some sunshine. That's true. Memory is not as good as it could have. It's not as good as it could be. I'm running bad hardware these days. Time catches us all. It is a predator with teeth. Anyway, because I didn't want to close the blinds and deprive her of sunshine, deprive him of view, I've taped up a couple of pieces of just printer paper right where the eye line is. So if they look over here, all they're going to see is white. I mean, around it they can see things, but they can't see me in my chair. They just can't see anything good or interesting. Bunch of creeps. Which it was a pretty good system. Until a couple of weeks ago, where this little monster decided that he could pull that down too. So now I have a torn piece of paper hanging off the window because I'm also somewhat lazy and have not replaced it. Also, if I replace it, he's just going to pull it down again. So I'm not entirely certain what to do about that. I mean, I think there's some sort of film I can put on the window that'll just kind of make everything blurry. But that's kind of more than I want to do. At least right now. I've done a bit this morning. I've recorded this and I've fed him and cleaned his water mug. He has a mug rather than a bowl. He likes it. I've cleaned the sink. I cleaned the colander. And I have to go to the post office. I tried going to the post office yesterday. Turns out it was a holiday. Didn't realize it was a holiday. Because I don't give a damn about most holidays. Anyway, this seems like a good place. I don't know, it's probably not a good place. But as I said at the beginning, there's no point to this. There's no point to this podcast. There's never going to be a point to this podcast. I have no message. I'm not trying to teach you anything. I'm not really trying to learn anything. I'm just doing things because I can. Because, hey, the world is burning down. And it sucks. And I'm tired. We're all tired. Okay, there is also a small private goal that I can't talk about. It's not monetary. It is a goal of the heart. I doubt I'm going to achieve it. I hope. I can hope to achieve my heart's desire. But we'll see about that. For now, let's all get on with our days. Thanks for listening. My name is Gimbal, and I was here.